Let's see. All right, I guess we could get into the Trisha Paytas one. All right, the segment. So, Ashley, close your eyes. Close your eyes, please. Close your eyes. All right. Apparently, Trisha came out and spoke out and said a few things regarding this. I don't know if it was about Aquaman or just respond to the hey. I haven't seen it. I wanted to watch it with you guys, but it is I think it's a 10-minute video. Let's see what Trish had to say about Aquaman.
Everyone, it's me and baby Aquaman, who loves to sleep. This little boy loves to sleep more than our first two babies, who were girls. Boys are sleepers, and it's wonderful. I'm speaking low because he's sleeping, but let me tell you, with a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old, they are screaming all the time, and he still sleeps through it. Let's talk about the name baby Aquaman, because the internet is very, very divisive on it. Now,
divisive? No, we all fucking hate it.
Honestly, I really don't care. I shared the name with the world. It is his legal name. It's on his birth certificate. I share it with the world.
Doesn't say. I wonder what her children's real names are. They might be this, dude. They might be this, but I get what you mean. Trisha is such a rage baiter and a clickbaiter, so she might be fucking lying about the names. But no, dude, I strongly feel like this is a name they gave him. But listen up. If she did lie about the names, she's already exploiting her fucking kids. Oops, yes, I fucking said it. Sorry, Ash.
Whatever you post on the internet, as I always say, expect to get some feedback, some criticism, some opinions. That is what social media is in a nutshell. I was actually kind of surprised, to be honest, how many people disliked the name and strongly disliked the name. I knew it was going to be a little polarizing and a little bit different, but
a lot of bit.
Never the reaction that came about from it.
That is a cute baby,
First and foremost, thank you to everyone who does like it, who supports it, who thinks it's a great name, it's iconic, and they wish they had their name. I name all my babies in a way that I wish I had their names. Now, Elvis and Malibu Barbie were always...
She's richer than all of us. Let's not say the Yup, you're right about that. You're right about one thing, Ash. You're right about one thing.
My names for babies since I was literally a little kid. When we had our second daughter, Elvis, we did not think we would be having a third because it was really difficult to get pregnant with 1 and 2. That... if the third happened, it would be great, but we didn't think that it may happen. So we're like, let's just use Elvis on our daughter. And it fits our daughter very well. I'm so happy.
I have a question, though. I wonder if she has, babysitters or she takes care of all her kids. Just because I remember she went off on someone. I don't want to say who, but remember that one episode? All right, now I'm just stirring the pot. I'm kidding, bro. I'm kidding. Yes, she probably has nannies.
That we actually gave her the Elvis name, but when our boy came along, we're like, oh my gosh, what's a boy name? I didn't have any more. My husband wasn't dreaming of baby names as a kid, so coming to Aquaman was a joint effort. But if you know anything about me, you know I had a little Aquaman phase back in 2017, 2018. I went to a bunch of Comic Cons.
You also say you look like Samuel L. Jackson, bro. You had a lot of phases. You have a lot of phases.
To meet Jason Momoa at a time when I felt really low in life. I went from 2017 to 2019 going to all these Comic Cons, and I had this weird drawn to him. Obviously Jason Momoa is attractive, so you think oh, that's why you'd go, but I truly feel I was drawn to Aquaman specifically because of my baby. I feel because Aquaman has literally been in me since birth, eggs and everything. I was maybe I was going to all these Comic Cons to feel some sort of dopamine, to feel some sort of rush.
She has to be bullshitting, bro. Oh, you have to be bullshitting, dude.
Because it was just basically foreshadowing this beautiful baby, my bundle of joy, my Aquaman. Another thing is my husband actually reposted the other day. He posted about 3 years ago his water museum. Now, if you don't know, my husband loves water. He identifies as water, and that's very sincerely, very truthfully. He doesn't think of himself as like our physical bodies, our physical beings, gender, sexuality, all that stuff. He's very fluid and identifies as water, which I thought was a little cuckoo when I first met him. And then I was like, I started adapting the philosophy as kind of thinking, yes, we're all water beings. So he has a water museum when I met him. He still has a water
Yes, he identifies as water, guys. Come on, chat.
museum. And in that water museum, there was a Aquaman figurine, and he posted it back in 2020. I reposted it the other day, and I just thought like all of that was like meant to be. He had the little trident, he had the Aquaman, and what's so crazy is his teacher from school, like literally from like 30 years ago.
His teacher from school drank a lot of fucking Fiji water, dude. So that was a fucking sign. That was a fucking sign. She loved Fiji water. Oh my god.
Messaged him and was like, just out of the blue, and was like, oh my gosh, you were like the original Aquaman, because I remember you talking about how much you wanted to be a water architect. And I thought that was just like the coolest thing ever. I was like, so we always had that sort of same tie to Aquaman and no other superhero. You know anything about me, I don't really get into superheroes like that. Now I am, because hi, boy mom. But specifically
You just had him. You just had him. Hello, boy mom. Oh my god.
Aquaman has always been in my heart, and it was always very confusing why, and now I know. For all those genuinely concerned, I don't think you have to worry. Now, I don't mean this in a condescending way, but I do feel like it's a little projecting by saying you're setting him up for bullying, because is that what you would do to a human, an adult named Aquaman?
Hello.
Jimmy sent me a really nice text. He's like, I just see all your baby names as so iconic that even if they weren't in entertainment for a living, whatever creative
Coco said, Danny, listen to Ash. We trying to see you on the podcast, Joe. Listen, man, I'm just listen. I don't dislike Trisha. I don't like I'm neutral, right? But I am gonna go off on her about this, dude. About this, I'm gonna have my opinions about this certain situation. But there's no hate on Trisha, dude. There's no hate, and there's no love. We're neutral here.
decide their names would still be really fitting. For instance, I think he said Professor Aquaman.
Thank you for the gifts.
Like,
Thank you for the girls. Who sent that? Yo, Brenda, gracias. I can't laughing at the comments. Yeah. Wait, the chat comments or her comments?
Dr. Malibu. And I just thought that was like the nicest thing ever. And that's how I feel too. Also, some of y'all need to like redirect some of that concern. And again, I mean this so sincerely, because a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, naming your babies those names should be considered child ABUSE. And I was like, that's really not
Okay, that's a stretch. That's a fucking stretch. It's not considered child abuse. That's a fucking stretch.
That's really not it, guys, because there's actual child ABUSE happening, and naming a child something that's cool and fun is not that. And finally, Aquaman can go by whatever he wants to go by. I love Aquaman. I love the full name, hence why we gave him the full name Aquaman. But of course, there's nicknames for everyone. Our Malibu Barbie, we call Malibu. Elvis is Elvis, but she can go by Elle. Malibu can go by Mally. Aquaman can go by Aqua. His middle name is also Moses, so he can go by Moses if he would like to. And if one day
he's gonna go by Moses, trust.
wants to change his name, he's welcome to do that as well. I personally never liked my name Trisha, and I've kept it, and it kind of just fits me now. But we'll see when they get older. As a parent, we make these decisions for our children, and we just think we're trying to set them up for success in life. And I really do think Aquaman is set up for some really great.
You know what, dude? I just realized, like, yo, his name, like, if y'all really love water, just name him Moses, bro. Just name him Moses. Remember Moses fucking walked through the fucking water split in two, and he set everybody free. Yo, ding dong. Anyone there?
Super success, and I really mean that wholeheartedly. Like, Malibu Barbie,
yeah, he split the Red Sea,
dude.
dude.
Not the Mattel Malibu Barbie. Elvis is not Elvis Presley, and Aquaman doesn't necessarily have to be Jason Momoa or the little blonde guy from the comic books in the 60s. You know what I mean? Like, I think they take on life of their own with their names. They make it something that's completely their own, which is what I like to think I did with Trisha. And overall, thank you for making the internet and social media a very positive space for Aquaman to come into the world. It was really remarkable and shocking how many people cared about his name. So from the get, I was like, I know we're going to let people down, because there was just so many people guessing the name. It was really fun to watch. I was kind of off for the first week because I really, when I cuddle with Aquaman, I try not to be on my phone like this or like this. I think like the waves or something, like the technology, the radio.
Oh, the 5G. Yeah, the 5G. There you go.
Waves or something. I don't want to like get near him. I know that probably sounds crazy and you could probably be on your phone with your baby, but like I don't need him dreaming about like TikTok sounds, you know what I mean?
Come get your garage, please, right now, dude. Right fucking now, man.
So I wasn't on too much. Now I'm on a little bit more, and I just loved seeing the reactions and I loved seeing the guesses, and it just felt fun. I don't know, something lighthearted that the whole internet could come together on. This is our final baby, so we don't need to hear, are you pregnant again, get pregnant again, do this, do that. Like, again, I love the internet for just having a little bit of fun with our babies, but just know that this is the last. I will not get pregnant again. I did get my tubes removed after my C-section, and that was for my safety. I've had 3 C-sections in 3 years, which is not recommended by any doctor. My doctor kept calm about it, and I made it through, but I did have some complications with my labor and delivery. That story time will be up on my YouTube channel.
No, thank you.
Probably tomorrow, but yeah, we
no,
are officially
gracias.
done having babies, and it makes me sad. I really would love to have 6 babies, but I am 37, and my husband's a little older than me, and we're ready to
He's almost 50, yup.
raise our 3 babies and start this second half of life with our baby chapter, and really just taking all the newborn snuggles. I still have a very small daughter who's 14 months, Elvis, and then I have a toddler, Malibu 3. So we're really kind of just in this little like baby bubble right now, being at home, but hopefully in the next couple of years we'll be able to travel more with them and really see the world. So finally, we want to become more involved with preserving our world, our environment, making our oceans cleaner, water safer, just really providing
All of a sudden,
a world for which our future children can live and thrive.
she seems so happy, and that's all that matters, guys. Yeah, it does. Happiness, yeah. Listen, we're just talking about the baby's name, but yo, she's happy. If she's happy, Ashley's happy, right? There you go. No comentario.
I think before I had kids, it's like global warming, climate change. What does it all mean? But I really feel like now more than ever, we need to save the world, make it a better place. Like for real though. And I feel like starting with Aquaman, it starts within our waters. My husband has always done really great work.
I fucking can't
make waters clean and taking
save the world.
Garbage out of our oceans and stuff. So I think we're gonna get more involved with.
This is coming from the girl that said there's no gravity, or who invented gravity. Oh my god!
It's really new to me, but we gotta try. We gotta start somewhere, because I know we have Gen Z doing a great job out there. Shout out Gen Z, we love you. Thank you for making me cool again. Then we have Generation Alpha with Malibu and Elvis, and then Aquaman right here is at the beginning of Generation Beta. So there's plenty of generations to come.
Beta.
We need to make sure that our world is safe and able for them to live and thrive, and we gotta leave it a better place than when we found it. I love you guys. Thanks for being here, and thanks for welcoming Aquaman to the world.
You're welcome, Trish. You're welcome. The Hunter said people can change when life improves for people. They can become better people. Yeah, I do agree. And I think she has changed. I'm not gonna see her and say she hasn't. No, she's changed for the better. I think having kids changes you a lot.